What up, nerds? This is Clay Cooper from Prep Expert. I've got 2 perfect scores on the SAT and 1 perfect score on the ACT. And today I'm going to talk with you about whether the shortest answer is always right in the writing section of the SAT and how to eliminate wordiness. Wordiness is a topic that's tested repeatedly on both the SAT and the ACT. Additionally, this topic comes up in my classes a lot because my students will ask me, hey Clay, I heard that the shortest answer is always correct on the SAT or on the ACT. Is it true that the shortest answer is always correct? The answer is no. It is definitely not the case that the shortest answer is always correct. Is the shortest answer sometimes correct? Yes, of course. In fact, the shortest answer is often correct. But you can't say that the shortest answer is always correct. However, with that being said, there is one situation, there is one set of circumstances in which you can choose the shortest answer, and that is a case of wordiness. Let's take a look at what that means. So again, just to be clear, it is not always the case that the shortest answer is correct. Sometimes the shortest answer is incorrect. However, there is a certain set of circumstances in which you can just choose the shortest answer. And that's when the following is true. When you have more than one answer choice, that, first of all, is grammatically correct, and, second of all, means the same thing, then and only then can you choose the shortest answer. So, then you can choose the shortest answer. And let's talk about why this is. So again, it's not always the case that the shortest answer is correct. However, the way that you can choose between different answer choices on the SAT or ACT, especially on the SAT, follows the following 3 criteria. The test makers, when they're creating correct answers and helping you differentiate between correct answers and incorrect answers, they look at 3 criteria especially. The first of those criteria is grammar. Any correct answer choice must be grammatically correct. The second of the criteria is meaning. It must be the case that the correct answer has an appropriate meaning in context. Its meaning must fit the passage or whatever it is that you're looking at. And in fact, criteria 1 and 2 are pretty much tied. Every answer will have correct grammar, every correct answer that is, will have correct grammar and the correct meaning. So criteria 1 and 2 are tied. There is a third criteria, at least. There may be more, but the one we care about now is concision. Concision is the quality of being concise. So again, when you're looking at the answer choices on an SAT writing section question, there are a few criteria that the correct answer must meet. It must be grammatically correct. It must mean the right thing. If you have more than one answer choice that meets both of those criteria, then the next criterion to consider is it concise? In other words, is it short and to the point? And that's why these rules are great. So when you have more than one answer choice that is grammatically correct and means the same thing, then and only then can you definitely choose the shortest answer and be confident that it will be correct. That's another way of saying if you have a tie between more than one answer choice, after you've evaluated the first 2 criteria, grammar and meaning, then you can look to the third criteria, concision, to be your tiebreaker. So let's take a look at what this might look like on an actual test question. Here we are back at our example. Community-oriented policing shows significant promise even in traditionally underserved areas with comparatively high crime rates. Indeed, such collections of people inside cities and towns often benefit most from the initiative, perhaps because mistrust of police forces often runs highest within them. All right, so we've got several answer choices here to replace collections of people inside cities and towns. Look, I don't know what they're trying to say, but I can tell you that my first instinct is collections of people inside cities and towns is a little bit awkward. I don't know that there's anything actually grammatically incorrect about it, but I don't love it. So let's look at our other answer choices. B, general areas of residences and businesses. Again, I think that's grammatically correct, and it even really means roughly what A means. It just is awkward. What about C, communities? I think communities will be grammatically correct as well. What about D, groups of individuals, families, and local organizations? Again, I don't see any reason why that's grammatically incorrect. So what we have here are 4 answer choices, each of which is grammatically correct, and each of which means roughly the same thing. It's describing a group of individuals or organizations or families within a certain area. That sounds to me like a community. But regardless, we can apply the rules that we just learned. We have more than one answer choice that is grammatically correct and means the same thing. And because we have more than one answer choice that is grammatically correct and means the same thing, we can now choose the shortest answer and be confident that it will be correct. In this case, that's C, communities. Now, from another perspective, if you didn't want to arrive at your answer through the rules I just taught you, but you just wanted to take a more basic approach, you can notice that these all say the same thing. Community says it in the simplest way. That's really just evaluating your answer choices based on the third criterion, concision, which clearly favors C in this case. So again, just to summarize, it is not the case that the shortest answer is always correct in the writing section. However, if you have more than one answer choice that is grammatically correct and means the same thing, then you can choose the shortest answer and be certain that it is correct. So that's all I've got for you today. Please don't forget to throw us a like if you found this video helpful. You can also subscribe to Prep Expert's YouTube channel for other videos just like this one. In fact, we'd love it if you'd leave us a comment below this video. Let us know what you want advice on from a 2-time perfect score in our next video. We might feature your suggestion as the topic for our next video. You can also find a coupon code in the description below this video that you can use on our website, prepexpert.com, for discounts on all of our products. You can sign up for a course with myself or another instructor, or sign up for tutoring if you'd prefer that. So until next time, keep working hard.